Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Haven Daily. I think this is my first prediction here. I think this is all over the place. Uh, I'm kind of split between two different goals for today's episode, so I'm not really sure which I'm going to end up doing, and as such, it's going to be quite difficult to indeed. Oh, look at this! I don't remember which episode, but the tar kiln has just finished. It is episode 11 currently. So it's been about 3, 4 days. Uh, and indeed, I can collect all the coal out of this. It's quality 9. Oh, okay, there it is. There's lots of the coal. There was quite a bit of coal in that thing. And also there's tar at the bottom there, and we can collect that with a barrel. Let's give that a go. I'll need to make another barrel for seeds and water, but that's fine. And I'll just put this over here. And let's see what we can craft now that we've discovered the tar. We can make tar sticks. They can be used to place a fire as fuel or as thatching. Okay. I see tar is very flammable. And in accordance with that, we can also make a torch. And these torches are really good whenever you're doing a lot of oven lighting or like ore smelter lighting. Because they burn for 12 hours and they can be used like a firebrand could. So you prevent the firebrand from getting burned down a lot. I think if there is indeed enough torch there, I'm going to make a torch. I certainly hope there is anyway. Furthermore, I'm going to begin today's episode by clearing the way for an ore smelter right here. It does mean I'm going to have to clear these stumps, but I don't mind. In fact, perhaps what I should do even, it's going to look a little messy, but I think it's going to feel better, is extend this south by just 1. So even though it was neatly just on the fence before, what I'm going to want to do now is extend it like that so that I can push the ore smelter just that much further away from these for the simple reason that I think that would be best. Okay. Alright, now I've noticed while I was building that ore smelter that the wheat is done. It's ready to harvest, completely done growing. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, this episode's going to be all over the place. I built the ore smelter, time to harvest our crops. Alright, that's everything planted and harvested. Now, what I believe I'm going to have to do is change my clothes back. So that's going to be hoop, hoop, and hoop. Yes, sir. And then these will be put back on. And I'm actually going to need to make a third set of clothes, I'm pretty sure. Because my next task is going to be to fill this ore smelter. And the problem with that is that, my masonry really could be higher. Whoops, I accidentally clicked off and I started running away. My masonry really could be higher, and I could just spend more learning points, and indeed I will, to bring it up to 15. But I could also do what I did for farming, which is increase it, and then increase it further by creating gildings and a set of clothes that boost it. And I'm thinking polished porphyry beads are my personal go-to here. And so I'm going to need a bit of this porphyry stone, a piece of leather each, and a piece of sand and some water. So that will be my journey. I'm going to need more clothes, I'm going to need these 3 pieces of leather, and indeed it looks like my masonry clothes, which will only consist of 3 pieces as it stands, because that's how many polished porphyry beads I can make. So, I guess best of luck to me in my endeavor. Alright, well I've produced the switch that I'm going to use. I'm going to look a little goofy while I'm mining, with a hide cloak, bunny slippers, and nettle pants. But it'll have to work for now, because I don't actually have any clothes that have a masonry bonus. So this gives me a boost of 6 masonry, and that is a welcomed boost. So I'm going to, I suppose, oh, I can be wearing this at all times. Interesting. I'll remove these nettle pants for these. I'll put these bunny slippers on in place of the clogs. And now I look like a special guy, don't I? Alright, well, with that done, it's now time for me... Oh, hold on, not quite. I need to put all this away. All these funny little things. And perhaps this extra porphyry can just go on the ground. Don't really feel the need to... whatever, I'll store it. My, what a long walk. But we finally arrived at our destination. And thankfully, the only bat is over here, not obstructing our destination. First, I'd like to determine whether or not this here is chalcopyrite. If it is feldspar or sandstone, I'm going to be very sad. Oh, this is chalcopyrite. Okay, so I don't have to mine the dangerous one over there. Furthermore, let's observe the quality found on the chalcopyrite over here on the ground. I don't remember what it is we decided about the quality on this. This is limestone. What? Huh. I suppose only the top one was chalcopyrite. All the... What devious tricksters. Alright, well furthermore, I'm going to go into my lore and skills and purchase tunneling and metallurgy so that I find more and better ores while mining. Even still... did that unlock anything? Hearth magic. Huh. Unlocked dig deeper and polish the silver. Okay, well I'm not terribly interested in that. I'm going to fill my inventory with chalcopyrite ores now. Alright, well, we've drank the last of our water and we're too tired to mine, so it's looking like this is our haul. Not too bad. Not too bad. I've got a little bit of non-chalcopyrite mining treasures as well. And that's not including the rabbit. That's just something I found on the way here. So I suppose let's hearthfire home with our haul. Now, the next obvious step is to process all of this, but I need to get this covered inside or it might decay. So there we are. I'll place it down next to the other one. Oh, and I actually have a couple of chalcopyrite ores from my last excursion. So I'm going to need to take 25 of these, and there's no way I'll fit them all in my inventory initially, so might as well just grab as many as I can carry. Then I'm going to place them into the ore smelter. And I don't actually remember how much coal I need to put into the ore smelter, so lighting it will actually be just the last thing I do before moving into the next speed segment, so that I can look it up on the wiki. Because indeed, it might be 4 pieces of coal, it might be 5. Oh, I could fit all of that in my inventory. I guess I must not have been wearing the bindle last time I tried. Furthermore, I'll put this back in here. What I'm going to want to do is equip this bucket of wheat flour. And I'd like to produce some more blueberry pies, because I'm getting a little hungry. I almost ran out of energy, and that would have to be why I stopped mining. So let's take a few of these and just fill this bucket up. Craft, processing materials, grind flour, there we go. And so let me do all of that in one little speed segment. Alright, well, while we wait for those things to go, I say we proceed with our Hunter's Trail missions, which requires me to kill a mole, at least one mole, and put an arrow... What's going on with my internet? Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like a brief internet outage was the cause of that. I hope it's over. I can't really know for certain. Makes me forget what I was doing, though. Ah, yes, I was going to get out my bow and sling so that I could use those things, and it looks like I don't have any arrows. Judging based on how many it took to put an arrow in that moose, I'm willing to bet it's going to take more than a few. So I'm actually going to drop the bindle off so I can freely equip the bow. Not need to kind of make room in my inventory for the bindle. So let's see, let's get, I don't know, maybe 5 arrows will be enough. I'm going to jump right into a speed segment anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned about saving time here. So I'll do just that. I'll jump right into a speed segment. Well, even though I reached the end of those waters, I for the life of me could not find any red deer, so I just returned home because there was nothing else I could really do. But it looks like the pies are done and the chalcopyrite is on 44%. So indeed, I'm going to perhaps eat these pie. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Because I'm just barely getting down to this, but my energy level is still low. You know what? I won't eat. I'll continue to fast until I can reduce my energy even further. No, hunger. But there still is the pressing matter of the chalcopyrite not being done. And I think I'm just gonna go get some lunch. Alright, I've finished my lunch, and time for the moment of truth. Did our chalcopyrite ores smelt into iron, copper, or just nothing? Did it smelt into just stone? Hey, haha! We've got 2 bars of cast iron. Fantastic. We've also got quite a bit of this nice, which is okay. I refuse to go for the nice pun. I refuse to even call it that. And I suppose if this thing is still lit, I could just go ahead and toss the next toss the next batch right in. Wow, that was hard to say. I don't know why. I'll put this in here. I suppose these... they're too proud to go in a cabinet. I'm going to put them right there. Next to the chair. Boom, bang, dangle. Very nice. Let's put these... rest of them. Oh man, I'm having a I think it's because I just finished eating, you know? I'm all out of the game. There we are. I don't remember how many extra we had in our inventory last time. So, I will simply bring these. And then I'll need to put another 12 coal into the smelter. Mabob. That's weird. 3 more. Okay, I could have sworn last time we did it all in one trip. Ah, we're not wearing the bindle right now, of course. Okay. No bindle means no one trip. And 3? Wow, we only have 1 extra ore. And considering we already had 2 at home, that means... Yeah. We dug just 1 extra. Okay, well, now let's get the other 12 coaly coals. There we are. I think that's 12? Yes. I didn't count super carefully, I just kind of grabbed. Okay. Now with that filled up, it'll be done by tomorrow. In fact, it'll be done much before tomorrow. It only takes 55 minutes to run. But I'm not terribly concerned with that. I'm going to grab these metal bars because they're simply so precious. Sit down in this chair and have a little sit-down nap. Thank you for watching, and good night. Ah, surprised? I am too. I just got done editing the video when I realized enough time had passed that the things in here would finish, so I thought I'd tag this on at the end as like a little end credits clip, and indeed, we've got 3 more bars of metal. So that's good. I guess this will probably just be the first time ever in Haven Daily I've actually included any content after the good night. So I suppose the explanation for this could very well be that you had trouble sleeping. I don't know. But we are up to 4 bars of cast iron and 1 bar of copper. That's very nice. So now is when I'll sit back down and say goodnight for real this time.